Today I'm in a county that was home to one of the first modern tractors. Let's see if I can get this baby started. Hey! Join me as we escape to the country.
In today's show, we'll be helping a couple escape from the urban hustle to a new life in the country. I'll be taking them on a tour of some of the best properties on the market. And after a slightly sticky start,
I am not a fan of that.
Neither am
on
I.
roofs.
I managed to win them over.
From the front to here, and what we've been through, it's
What a
just
journey. It's been a journey of discovery.
it certainly is.
And of course, there's the mystery house, which we throw into the mix to tantalise our property hunters.
Today I'm in Bedfordshire, and it was here in 1902 that Dan Albone invented the first petrol-fired tractor. He called it the Ivel, after one of the rivers that flows into the Great River Ouse round here. Now, Bedfordshire, very close to London, very much in the commuter belt, but still in touch with its agricultural roots.
It's a county that plays host to rural landscapes, fine market towns and stately homes. South Bedfordshire is characterised by the chalk hills of the Chilterns and the valleys of the River Great Ouse, which at 150 miles long is the fourth longest river in the country.
Consider this. The average price for a detached house in Bedfordshire is £233,000. Now, that's 20% above the national average. But remember, this is hot commuter territory. When you cross the border to Buckinghamshire, the prices rocket up to £500,000. So, in that light, Bedfordshire seems like a good deal.
Today's house hunters are Alan and Sheila. They met 2 years ago and fell head over heels in love. Currently, Alan lives in Hertfordshire while Sheila lives in London, but they've decided it's time to take the plunge and move in together.
And my plan always was to move further out with more space, but of course now I've met Alan and he wants the same thing.
Currently, Sheila spends most of her time at Alan's apartment. As with 3 good-sized bedrooms and a large lounge, they've got all the space they want, but there is one snag.
I like the size of the house, but we want something with a private garden rather than a communal garden, so that Sheila can do her gardening.
It's very important to me, and I feel here I'm restricted in that way. So the idea will be to move this somewhere else with a garden, which is impossible.
After 40 years of living close to London, Alan and Sheila have had their fill of urban life.
Alan and I both live in a very built-up area, so it's really important to us that when we move, we have somewhere much more rural and peaceful.
Although retiring soon, Alan and Sheila are not the type of people to sit around. They've already got their new lives mapped out.
I've got an interest in antiques and I'd like to continue that. I like playing golf, so a nice local golf course would be very nice. And being an ex-cricketer, I'd like a little village green somewhere where I can sit down there with a pint and watch a game of cricket. That'd be very nice.
And a cream tea.
And oh yes, must have the cream tea. And sit down and enjoy that and just relax generally and just take our time to do what we want to do and when we want to do it.
So what are they after in their new property?
Well, we're looking for a property that's got 3 double bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and a decent amount of living space.
A mature garden would be lovely. Also, I think we need somewhere an outbuilding or a cellar or a double garage for Alan's antiques, because he has loads of them.
Which I'll be banished to most of the day.
With Alan and Sheila keen to get started on the move, we've invited an estate agent to value Alan's property.
This is a delightful 3-bedroom period apartment set in 4 acres of communal grounds, and because of that I value this property at £575,000.
Sheila also intends to sell her place in London, and with their pooled resources, they plan to set aside money for their retirement and do some travelling. So how much do they want to spend on their new country retreat?
Well, for the right property, we would be prepared to pay a maximum of £550,000.
I'm excited about this house hunt because it's so romantic. It's going to be Alan and Sheila's first home together. Oh, so how are we going to get it right? Well, they need to be close to London so that their family and friends can come and visit, and they want space inside for Alan's antiques and outside for Sheila's country garden. So let's make sure there's a fairy tale ending.
Our property search will mainly focus in South Bedfordshire within easy reach of the market town of Leighton Buzzard. But we'll also be taking a hop, skip and jump across the border into Buckinghamshire. In today's show, we'll be viewing 3 fantastic properties that hopefully will offer Alan and Sheila plenty of options, but I won't be revealing the prices straight away. And the last of the 3 is the Mystery House, which I'm hoping could be the jewel in the crown.
Bedfordshire, particularly in the south, is one of those counties that has quite mixed property. There's a lot of commuter belt urban sprawl, but also some real gems set in beautiful countryside. Take a look at what's on the market.
At the top end, this 17th century 5-bedroom thatched house in Tilsworth is on the market for £1,295,000. It's set in beautiful grounds with its own tennis court and heated swimming pool. Or how about this 18th century 4-bedroom farmhouse near Ampthill on the market for £695,000. Recently renovated throughout, the interior seamlessly blends period character with contemporary features. Or for something pretty enough to grace the top of a chocolate box, this thatched cottage in Great Barford is on the market for £450,000. And for that, you get 3 bedrooms, a modern kitchen and a bright, spacious lounge.
Welcome to Bedfordshire, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, young love, so endearing.
It is, isn't it?
This is going to be your first house together?
Yes,
It is.
it will be.
I know you've got some list, not too specific. You're kind of looking for space, really.
Yes.
That's it. That's the main thing,
Space
yes.
and, you know, just somewhere together.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
And how much money have you got to spend? What's the top of your budget?
£550.
£550.
Yes, around there.
Great. We've got some nice properties lined up, including the Mystery House, which, as the name suggests, is very mysterious.
Good.
But we better get going.
Yes.
Okay.
So Sheila and Alan have got a budget of £550,000. They're looking for at least 3 bedrooms. They'd like space for Alan to store his antiques. And after years of living in a flat, they're longing for their own private garden. On the face of it, their wish list seems perfectly achievable. So let's get started.
So how did you guys meet?
We met on the internet.
Oh, how modern.
We're both of the age where it's very difficult to meet single people. So we went on the internet and found each other.
Yes. Eventually.
Well, it seemed to work.
Well, it did for us, yes.
We're very happy with the outcome.
Yes, absolutely.
So what's the attraction of Bedfordshire? Have either of you lived here in the past?
No, I haven't lived here in the past, but it's near enough to our existing friends and families, but out in the country, away from the hustle and bustle of London.
And with an easy link to London if we need to get to London.
As our property hunters are flexible about location, our first house is across the border into Buckinghamshire, near the town of Stony Stratford. Although property here is slightly more expensive, we've managed to find a real gem that's too good to be missed. Stony Stratford has plenty of shops, providing all the basics, and there's a handful of pubs too. The Cock and the Bull were originally coaching inns on the main London to Chester route. And the gossip that was exchanged here was renowned for being far-fetched and fanciful, which is where the phrase cock and bull is said to have originated. The house we're going to see is a couple of miles from here and backs onto the Great Ouse.
And this is the property I want to show you. A part of it.
It's a bit big for one.
It's an old mill.
Okay.
It's a feed mill. It was built in 1799. It's a listed building.
Okay.
And what I want to show you, this is actually the mill part of it. You see those empty windows? That's where the wheel was.
Yeah.
But what I want to show you is the mill owner's house
Okay.
on the other side.
This house.
Okay.
The property was converted in 1999 into 7 different living quarters. There are 4 apartments and 3 houses, one of which I'm hoping is going to be the perfect nest for our lovebirds.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Nice proper hallway. Let's go straight into the
fine.
kitchen.
This is
See what you think of this.
That is a nice sized kitchen.
It's a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Is this what you were looking for?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah,
It's the kind
this
of
is-
kitchen that we
You
would
can get
like.
more than one person here, not getting in each other's way, and there's plenty of room to work.
It's a nice kitchen.
It's good.
Yeah.
We like the kitchen.
Excellent. Well, looking forward to see what you think of the sitting room then. Through the lovely Georgian casement doors into badam.
Wow.
Lovely. That's a lovely room.
It is a great size room. You've got high ceilings, plenty of space,
And this wonderful marble fireplace.
big windows, plenty of light. First impressions are very, very good
Oh, and all positive then.
so far.
Ah.
Through the lounge is a spacious dining room, which again benefits from those great Georgian proportions. But let's see what they make of upstairs.
Quite narrow staircase,
It is.
Yes.
but worth it.
Big.
Take a look at this room.
Ooh,
Oh, this is a nice room.
nice size again, nice high, double bedroom. Oh, look at the view.
Look at the view.
Look at that view.
Oh, that's lovely.
Isn't it magical? This is the guest room.
Oh,
The guest room.
it's a good guest room.
Oh, yeah.
Good size.
Like
But this is
guests.
beautifully done. Again, very simple colours.
I like this. Nice room.
Yeah.
If you like this, what do you think of the master bedroom?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is a good size room.
This is a proper size bedroom. We like this, don't we, size-wise?
Lovely.
Another magnificent big window, beautiful views. This is huge. This is
And
nice.
take a
An
look through that door.
ensuite. It's got to be an ensuite, surely.
With the shower. Oh, wow. Brilliant.
Got our own shower.
Great stuff. That's good.
Yeah.
Exactly
Lovely.
what we want. I love the space.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad. They are lovely rooms. And what's wonderful is that there's a 3rd floor.
Ah.
So on top of this, you've got 2 more rooms this size. So 2 staircases on either side, you can see from the landing. I'm going to split you up into 2. Who wants to go to the front of the house?
I'm going front.
You go to the front, you go
In
to
that
the back.
case, I'll go back.
Yeah. You'll have to
we
shout
go.
down what you think of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Sheila, you go up those staircases.
Okay.
Alan, you can go up these ones. And you'll just have to shout down your comments to me.
Ooh. This is a very big room up here.
Like it?
It's very nice. Again, lots of space.
What about you, Alan? What can you see up there?
I can see a huge room with a load of potential, storage space, magnificent view. It can be used for anything. Bedroom, study, antique storeroom.
You can come down, Alan. I'm going to compare your answers. It's like Mr. and Mrs.
A little.
It's good though. Nice big rooms, aren't they?
Massive
It's
rooms.
massive rooms.
Yeah,
It's certainly
real family house.
got
isn't
the
it?
old brain box whirring around a bit, thinking.
Good. Good. Well, we've got the garden to look at yet, so let's.
Okay.
We've got this terrace space here with a nice espalier pear tree growing up the front of the house.
This is nice. I like the terrace.
It continues out here into the main body of the garden. We've got a beautiful beech tree here and a laurel hedge. So it's not a massive, massive garden.
Big enough.
It's a nice shape, I think. Nice shaped garden.
It's bigger than it looks.
Yeah.
The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, it depends on the price, you see.
I think it's going to be at least £550, possibly more.
545.
Being optimistic.
Yeah.
It's on the market for £550, you're right.
There we go, on the nose.
Right at the top of your budget. But of course, you know, you've got to bear in mind the current climate.
Yeah.
You know, it's a buyer's market, so you could
Yes.
probably put an offer underneath.
Good
It's a
vibes.
very
Good vibes.
unusual.
This is unusual. It's
Yeah.
an unusual property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it ticks lots of boxes.
It does, absolutely.
Good. Why don't you have a look around and I'll meet you at the front. It's funny, it's really hard to read Sheila because the more she likes it, the more serious she seems. It's like, whereas Alan's a bit more open, but I think they do love it. I knew they would.
At £550,000, this converted mill house is bang on budget. Set over 3 floors, it has 4 bedrooms, 2 generous-sized reception rooms and a decent garden for Sheila to get stuck into.
I like this property very much. It's got lots of nooks and crannies, which is what I like.
It's got lots and lots of character. Ticks lots of boxes, there's lots of space, the bedrooms are big, ceilings are high, location's good.
I can't really find any fault with it, really, which is amazing, but I can't.
We would be very interested in pursuing it at this moment in time.
This is the kind of property I feel that we could be happy in, and it's the kind of property I think we were looking for.
So, time to regroup.
Yes.
I'll have to drag you away, I'm afraid.
Yes.